Liverpool have found themselves at the centre of a major talking point in the Premier League title race, with a bold new claim emerging that could shift the conversation around Arne Slot's side. After a turbulent few weeks marked by inconsistent results and rising scrutiny, the Reds are once again making headlines, this time for reasons that will grab the attention of supporters and rivals alike. With pressure mounting and questions over whether Liverpool can still mount a serious challenge at the top, this latest development has sparked plenty of debate among fans and pundits. What's been said offers a revealing glimpse into how the club's current situation is being viewed within the wider football landscape, and it could have major implications for how the rest of the season unfolds. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Stefan Bajcetic has been sidelined with a hamstring injury since early May, and his comeback is still a work in progress. Bajcetic underwent hamstring surgery on an injury he sustained while on loan at Las Palmas last season, which has kept him sidelined for coming up on 6 months. The 21-year-old has taken steps towards a return by training outside at the AXA training centre, and is a regular presence as he continues his rehabilitations. His comeback is expected to first come with the club's under-21s, with head coach Rob Page revealing in September of his hopes to help Bajcetic get back to full fitness. The most recent update from Page on Sunday, however, hinted that his return is not imminent. Not yet. On any new developments, we should know more in the next couple of weeks. Page revealed after the under-21s mini derby win. With more than 5 months on the sidelines so far, Liverpool's medical department will not rush the Spaniard's return, and any minutes he does get will be carefully managed and overseen. His window of opportunity for the under-21s is limited though, as Page's side have only 3 games on their schedule from now until the end of the year, and they all take place in November. It would not be a surprise then if Bajcetic continues to work towards full fitness at the AXA training centre before marking his competitive return in the new year, 8 months on from his injury. Bajcetic has been plagued by injury in his young career to date, with impressive development readily put on hold due to a combination of calf, back, adductor and now hamstring issues. At the end of September, the 21-year-old wrote on Instagram that he is counting the days until his return, but he has not yet been cleared to take part in competitive action. Bajcetic last played for Liverpool's first team in May 2024, coming off the bench in Jurgen Klopp's penultimate home match in charge of the club. Now, Arne Slot finds himself under real scrutiny for the first time since taking over at Liverpool, as his side battles through what can only be described as a mini crisis. The Dutchman's tenure began with optimism and flashes of attacking brilliance, but 4 consecutive Premier League defeats have turned that early momentum into mounting frustration. Saturday's 3-2 defeat at Brentford marked a 4th straight league loss, leaving Liverpool languishing 7 points adrift of league leaders Arsenal and in urgent need of a response. The pressure has intensified on Slot not only because of results but due to his own post-match admissions. The Liverpool boss openly acknowledged that his team has struggled to break down deep defending opponents or low blocks, a problem that has plagued the club despite a summer of heavy investment. The new arrivals were meant to offer creativity and control, but inconsistency and individual struggles have undermined progress. Florian Wirtz, who is expected to be one of the transformative signings of the summer, has failed to find form since arriving at Anfield. Meanwhile, Alexander Isak's fitness issues have disrupted the fluidity of Liverpool's forward line, leaving Slot with a side that often looks short of rhythm and cohesion. Despite these difficulties, one player continues to stand out as irreplaceable: club captain Virgil van Dijk. Speaking on Sky Sports on 27th October, former Premier League striker Clinton Morrison emphasised just how vital Van Dijk remains to Liverpool's hopes this season, even amid defensive concerns. No, Van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate are not in form, Morrison admitted, but I think Van Dijk is always covering for Kerkez. I know Kerkez scored at the weekend, but I think he's been a bit of a struggle for the football club. Morrison went on to suggest that Slot should consider reverting to a more familiar setup. At the moment, I'm thinking go back to what you know in Andy Robertson and let Kerkez take him out for a bit. I'm not saying he's totally finished at Liverpool, he ain't, but I feel Van Dijk is always covering Kerkez. And I know he was doing that when he was younger, but now he's getting older and had a few injuries. You can't expect Van Dijk to cover everything in one-on-one situations. The former Republic of Ireland international then underlined Van Dijk's continued importance to Liverpool's title ambitions. I still think he's a top-class defender, and I still think if Liverpool didn't have Virgil van Dijk, they would have no chance of winning the Premier League. I think he's that crucial to Liverpool. If he ever picked up an injury, the title race would be over, so he is crucial to them. That assessment will strike a chord with many Liverpool supporters who have witnessed the team's fragility whenever Van Dijk has been unavailable. His composure, aerial dominance and leadership remain central to Slot's defensive structure, and his absence would leave a significant void. The injury crisis in defence only magnifies that concern, with promising young centre-back Giovanni Leone ruled out for the rest of the season after suffering an ACL injury. It leaves Slot with only Ibrahima Konate and Joe Gomez as senior options at the heart of defence. Gomez, who has frequently been required to deputise at right back, faces a demanding schedule that could test Liverpool's depth to the limit. The importance of maintaining Van Dijk's fitness and rediscovering his best form, therefore, cannot be overstated. For Slot, the task now is not only tactical but psychological. The Dutchman must rally his players, restore belief, and bring back the resilience that has long defined Liverpool's best sides. Recapturing the old defensive solidity built on the authority and presence of Virgil van Dijk could be the key to reversing their fortunes and reigniting a faltering title challenge. In the coming weeks, Arne Slot's ability to steady the ship will be crucial in determining how Liverpool's season unfolds. The Dutchman must find solutions quickly, rebuilding confidence, restoring defensive organisation, and reigniting the spark that once defined his side's early performances. With key players out of form or injured, the responsibility on Virgil van Dijk's shoulders has never been greater. His leadership, composure, and experience remain central to any hopes of recovery. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.